Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about Evil-WinRM, which is a very popular tool used in pen testing, specifically Active Directory exploitation. If you are doing TryHackMe, Hack the Box, OneHub, or not OneHub, OSCP, then you will use Evil-WinRM very frequently. In this video, I will explain what Evil-WinRM is and how WinRM works. To be more important, I'd like to demonstrate how to use Evil-WinRM. Okay, so let's get started. And I will use this room as the target, razor black, although I will not cover the full process, which you can find it in my channel. So what's WinRM? You can see over here, WinRM is the Microsoft implementation of WS management. It allows accessing or exchanging management information across a common network. Okay? It usually runs on the port number 5985 or 5986. If a user is a member of administrators group or remote management users group, then we can log in remotely using WinRM. So what's Evil-WinRM? Evil-WinRM is a tool that allows us to get a remote PowerShell session on a Windows machine. So it's commonly used after we obtain username and its corresponding password. Alternatively, after we obtain username and its corresponding NT hash. You will see what I mean when we get there. So Evil-WinRM is often used after initial access for post-exploitation. Okay, so now let's head over to Linux to show you the basic usage of Evil-WinRM. You know this one? Evil-WinRM. I assume that we have already obtained username and its corresponding hash, or username and its corresponding password. Okay, so now let's see how to use Evil-WinRM. We can by default, Evil-WinRM is installed in Linux distribution. Let me make the font to be bigger. And you can use H option to get all available options. But the options like -I, -U, -P, -H are frequently used. Okay, so Evil-WinRM. And I'd like to copy the IP address of a target. And let me auto-complete this command. So I use the -U option to specify username, okay? And then use normal P option to specify its corresponding password. In this video, I will not explain how to get its password, okay? So now we can hit enter. If successful, yes. If you see such prefix, the username and the documents, you will know we are successful. And we can run commands like who am I? You can get all information about the current user. And this user has a backup privilege. As a matter of fact, we can utilize this privilege to, for example, download the same database file and system file. Okay, but I'm not going to do that because this room is not so stable. Okay, and you can run many other commands like ipconfig, like dir, all commands. So just now I demonstrated how to use username and its corresponding password to log in to the target machine. Let me exit, and because I'm going to demonstrate how to log in with NT hash. Very simple. Evil. And I'd like to use different username. This one. And followed by its hash value with option of -h or hashes. So this is called pass the hash attack. Pass the hash attack. We do not need to supply its password. Very, very important technique because it's very commonly used in Active Directory attack. Hit enter. Yes, you see, we have already got access or got remote PowerShell session on the target machine. The Evil-WinRM itself has built-in commands. For example, the command allows us to download a file easily. So for example, we can go to the up directory and I want to download this file. Very easy. We just use download command and followed by the file name. You do not need to specify the absolute path. Okay, hit enter. Yeah, download successful. If you open new tab and check, the file has been downloaded successfully. Okay, so next, of course, also we can use upload command to transfer some file to the target machine, such as winPEAS. This one, winPEAS. I think I've already demonstrated its counterpart, mimikatz, a lot. We can take advantage of such a file. This one is shell script, but this one is executable, Windows executable. We can use both to emulate the machine very effectively. Okay. Also, for example, we can upload, after we can get access, we can upload tools like mimikatz. Okay. Very, very powerful tool. I'm not going to demonstrate how to use this tool, maybe other time. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day, please.